after the triumphant entry into Jerusalem, where the crowds wave palm branches and they shout, "Hosanna," Jesus goes into the temple and he looks around at everything that he sees. And what he sees angers him. What he sees makes him frustrated. Because what he sees is people changing money from the regular coin that would have been in use in the day into a specific coin that could be used to pay the temple tax. What he sees is people selling animals, specific pre-selected animals that could be used to make your offerings. You couldn't just bring any animal in to make your offering. You had to use one of the ones that would have been pre-selected for that use. And in both of these endeavours, the markup was so great that the temple would be making a significant profit off of these things. And Jesus is angry at this. He says, my temple should be a house of prayer, and you've made it a den of thieves. You've put your rituals and your institutions above the pure and the simple and the heartfelt worship of God that should be taking place here. And it made me wonder this week, it made me think as I've reflected on this passage a little bit, are there institutions that we have as a church, not as TBC necessarily, but as the wider church, have we put our institutions above the pure and simple worship of God? There's a great song by Matt Redman that says, "When the music fades and all is stripped away, I simply come, longing just to bring something that's of worth that will bless your heart." And the chorus says, "I'm coming back to the heart of worship. And it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus." I wonder, in this time where we are physically distant church, where our programs have been disrupted, our meetings have been suspended, I wonder whether it's a good time just to take a step back and ask ourselves that question. Are there rites and rituals and institutions that we hold on to more dearly than we hold on to our worship of Jesus? Do we worship our mode of being church more than we worship Jesus himself? And if that's the case, do we need to change something? Do we need to think that through? Do we need to make some changes in order that we come back to the heart of worship, which is less about organisations and programmes and modes of being, and more about heartfelt, honest worship to Jesus?